There are really three types of encounters when running a Dungeons and Dragons game. There is the thematic encounter, there's the mechanics encounter, and then there is the got in the way of the player's encounter. And so, what I mean by this is that when it comes to the game, Dungeons and Dragons, the idea is there's an adventuring day with a certain amount of encounters per day that depletes the resources to make encounters hard. That balance that's right there, that's explained in our rule book, is what's called the adventuring day. That day is designed to stress the characters to give them a certain level of difficulty. When we're balancing encounters, the idea is that we're creating a scenario or a situation that puts the characters at risk, that creates the tension through the mechanics of the game. It's not that that's how the world works or that's realism. It's the this is the mechanics to give a certain feeling if you want the players to feel like they're being taxed, to feel the intensity that their lives are on the line. I can put encounters in front of my characters all day long that are not balanced, that are just the way that the world works that I've described. And I can make a choice. I can either choose that, number one, the players are just there and they have to decide how they handle every situation. And I'm just putting things down that would exist in the world and letting them deal with it, and then broadcasting whether they're important or not, or whether they're dangerous or not, and should the players run or fight. That is a way to dungeon master. In the same time, if I want to put a scenario, a scene in front of a counter, that is now the new adventuring day. The scene that's playing out is a series of encounters that happen that allow me a framework as the dungeon master to be able to balance with, so I don't just outright kill my players. Because while we can look at the mechanics of the CR, of what the players have, of what their magic items are, and balance it out, that only works if we're having players that are somewhat playing optimally, meaning that players understand the game. Newer players get walloped on balanced encounters. Veteran players tend to wallop balanced encounters depending on what their knowledge is and what their builds are. This all makes a difference. So that's one of the reasons why when I'm building encounters, I really focus on the scene. What is the story we're trying to tell? And what are the stakes at hand? How dangerous do I want to make this feel? Food for thought.